From the boardroom to casual conversations, your ability to think fast and talk smart can make or break your success. In today's fast-paced world, mastering communication is more critical than ever. But here's the good news. You don't have to be born with the gift of gab to communicate effectively. Through practice, techniques, and understanding the art of conversation, you can elevate your speaking skills and adapt to any situation. In this comprehensive guide, we're going to explore advanced communication strategies that will help you handle difficult conversations, speak with confidence, and sharpen your mental agility. By the end of this video, you'll not only think fast but also talk smarter in every aspect of your life. The fundamentals of smart communication: clarity, brevity, and structure. Before we dive into fast-thinking techniques, we need to build a strong foundation. Smart communication always starts with three core principles: clarity, brevity, and structure. 1. Clarity. Be understood the first time. Clear communication is the bedrock of effective speaking. Clarity ensures that your message is understood the first time you say it. To practice clarity, focus on simplifying complex ideas. Avoid jargon unless necessary, and make sure you break down difficult concepts for your audience. A helpful exercise is to take something you're familiar with, like your job, a hobby, or a complex topic, and explain it as if you're speaking to someone with no knowledge of it. The more accessible your language, the clearer your message will be. 2. Brevity. Say more with fewer words. Brevity is the art of delivering impactful messages in the least number of words. In a world filled with distractions, the faster you can get to your point, the better. But brevity doesn't mean cutting essential details. It's about trimming the unnecessary fat around your core message. An exercise to improve this skill is to take a full-page explanation and reduce it to one paragraph without losing any meaning. The more you practice brevity, the sharper and more focused your communication will become. 3. Structure. Organize for impact. Good structure makes your communication flow logically, allowing your audience to follow your ideas easily. One of the most effective frameworks is the problem-solution-benefit model. Start by presenting the problem, then explain the solution, and finally highlight the benefits. Structuring your thoughts in this way not only keeps you organized but also ensures that your message has a natural progression. Pause the video and practice explaining a topic of your choice using this framework. It could be something like explaining why your company needs to implement a new system or convincing a friend to try a new activity. Mastering structure is key to clear, smart communication. Thinking fast, mental agility, and how to respond under pressure. Now that we've covered the basics, it's time to learn how to think fast. Mental agility allows you to adapt and respond intelligently, even in high-pressure situations. These techniques will train your brain to respond quickly without sacrificing thoughtfulness. 1. The power of the pause. Contrary to popular belief, thinking fast doesn't mean you have to speak immediately. In fact, one of the most effective ways to give a thoughtful response is to pause before you speak. The pause gives you a moment to gather your thoughts and ensures you're not speaking out of reflex. Practice pausing for 2 to 3 seconds before responding to any question. This brief silence might feel uncomfortable at first, but it gives you the space to create a well-thought-out answer. 2. Active listening. Stay fully present. To think fast, you must stay fully engaged in the conversation. Avoid planning your response while the other person is speaking. Instead, practice active listening, which requires giving your full attention to the speaker. When you're focused on the conversation in real time, your brain becomes more adept at picking up cues and responding appropriately. 3. Connecting ideas quickly. The rule of 3. The rule of 3 is a technique to organize your thoughts quickly by limiting yourself to 3 key points. Whether you're explaining an idea, giving feedback, or answering a question, stick to 3 core ideas. This keeps your message focused, organized, and easy to follow. The practice will make your thinking faster and sharper. Pick a random topic, something simple, like your favorite food or movie. Try explaining why you like it in 3 points using the rule of 3. Practice this with different topics to improve your ability to think quickly while keeping your thoughts organized. Nonverbal communication. How to speak without words. Words are only part of the communication equation. Your nonverbal communication, body language, gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact often speaks louder than your words. Mastering nonverbal cues can dramatically improve the way your message is received. 1. Body language. Projecting confidence. Confident body language sends a powerful message, even before you say a word. Stand tall with your shoulders back, maintain good posture, and avoid fidgeting. Confidence is often projected through stillness. Keep your movements purposeful and minimal. 2. Gestures. Enhancing, not distracting. Gestures can emphasize and enhance your message, but they should be used purposefully. Open gestures, like spreading your arms or showing your palms, indicate openness and honesty. Avoid nervous habits like tapping or crossing your arms, which can make you seem defensive or unapproachable. 3. Facial expressions and eye contact. Your face communicates emotion. A smile can make your audience feel at ease, while a serious expression adds weight to your message. Eye contact is equally important. It shows confidence, respect, and engagement. Practice maintaining steady eye contact in conversations, but remember to break it periodically to avoid making others uncomfortable. Record yourself having a short conversation or delivering a brief speech. Pay attention to your body language, gestures, and facial expressions. Watching the playback will help you identify areas where you can project more confidence and clarity. Listening skills. The art of active listening. Great communication isn't just about talking, it's about listening. The best communicators are also the best listeners. Active listening builds rapport, shows respect, and helps you gather information to respond more thoughtfully. 1. Active listening techniques. Active listening involves being fully present in the moment. It's not just about hearing words, it's about understanding the meaning behind them. Key techniques include nodding, maintaining eye contact, and responding with short verbal affirmations like, "I see," or "that makes sense." This shows the speaker that you're engaged. 2. Paraphrasing to clarify. One way to ensure you've understood the speaker is to paraphrase what they've said. For example, "So what I'm hearing is," followed by your interpretation. This not only confirms understanding but also shows the speaker that their message has been received clearly. 3. Empathy and understanding. Listening with empathy means putting yourself in the other person's shoes. When you respond, show that you understand not just their words, but their emotions. For example, if someone is expressing frustration, respond with, "It sounds like that situation has been really challenging for you." This validates their feelings and builds trust. Next time you're in a conversation, practice active listening by paraphrasing key points and acknowledging emotions. Focus entirely on the other person's words and meaning before formulating your response. You'll notice a stronger connection and a more meaningful exchange. Handling difficult conversations. Turning conflict into constructive dialogue. Not every conversation will be easy. Difficult conversations, whether they involve conflict, feedback, or emotional discussions, are an inevitable part of life. The key is learning how to navigate these situations with calm, clarity, and empathy. 1. De-escalating tension. When emotions are running high, the first step is to de-escalate. Lower your tone of voice, maintain open body language, and remain calm, even if the other person is upset. Avoid matching their intensity, as this can escalate the situation. Instead, respond with calmness and neutral language. 2. Using I statements. In difficult conversations, using I statements instead of you statements helps prevent the other person from becoming defensive. For example, "I feel concerned about how this project is progressing," is much less accusatory than "you're not doing your job." This simple change in language can transform a tense conversation into a productive one. 3. Focusing on solutions. When navigating difficult conversations, shift the focus away from the problem and toward finding a solution. Frame the discussion around how both parties can move forward positively. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, ask questions like, "What can we do to prevent this in the future?" Or, "How can we improve this process together?" Think about a difficult conversation you've had recently. How could you have used I statements and solution-focused language to create a more positive outcome? Role-play the conversation in your mind, or with a partner, to practice handling conflict constructively. Mastering public speaking. Speaking to influence and inspire. Public speaking is one of the most common communication challenges, but with the right techniques, it can also be one of the most rewarding. Whether you're speaking to a large audience or presenting in a small meeting, these strategies will help you speak with confidence and impact. 1. Audience awareness. Before you speak, consider who your audience is and what they care about. Tailor your message to their interests and needs. A great way to connect with your audience is to address their pain points or goals early on in your speech. 2. Engage through storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool in public speaking. People remember stories more than they remember data or facts. Incorporate personal anecdotes or stories that highlight your key points to make your message more relatable and memorable. 3. Practice and repetition. The best public speakers don't wing it, they practice extensively. Rehearse your speech multiple times, in front of a mirror or with an audience. The more familiar you are with your material, the more confident and natural you'll feel when delivering it. Communication is an essential skill, whether you're speaking in a high-pressure situation, handling conflict, or simply having a casual conversation. The techniques we've covered today will help you think faster, speak smarter, and navigate any communication challenge with ease. Remember, communication is a skill that can be developed over time, so keep practicing, stay mindful, and watch your confidence soar. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Continue honing your communication skills, and remember, your words have the power to shape your success.